Good morning, Sparky and Butters. Why do you two seem so down?
Good morning, Chief Daniels. You know what month October is? It's Fire Prevention Month. We have no kids here to teach.
Yeah, Fire Prevention Month is going to be a lot different for sure.
I wonder if there's anything we can do to still teach the kids.
What if we made a video to teach the kids over the internet?
Can we?
The schools are doing it. Why can't we? Follow me. We sure are lucky to have this trailer to teach our kids and adults.
This is my favorite. And look, it's Firefighter Bull.
What are y'all doing?
We're making a video.
A video?
Yep, October is Fire Prevention Month, and with the kids not coming to us this year, we decided to bring the message to them.
That's an awesome idea.
Can you show us about the trailer?
Absolutely, come on in. Guys, let's talk about some kitchen safety and talk about some of the hazards we have in our kitchen today. So, if you're using dish towels, they should never be on the stove or around the stove. They should always be stowed away in a safe location. Also, if you're using pot holders, you always want to make sure that you're using good pot holders that are made for holding hot objects. Homemade pot holders are not very good and you can get burned. Also, lighters. Lighters should always be stowed away in a safe location. Chemicals should always be stowed away and locked in a cabinet so that nobody can get a hold of them and get hurt. Set up. Also, if you have rugs in your kitchen, rugs should always have a non-slip backing so that you don't fall when you're working in your kitchen. If you're helping moms and dads out with cooking safety, with cooking, you should always make sure that your pot handles are turned in to prevent the pots from getting knocked off the stove by accident. And if you have a fire on your stove, a lid is a great way to put out that fire just by putting the lid on, and moms and dads can put the fire out. So for kids, it's really important to make sure you have a 3-foot area of safety around the stove to prevent any hot splatters or hot objects coming off and hitting you. Also, if you have toasters in your house or small appliances, you should always, if you have an issue with them, you should always just unplug the toaster and of course let mom and dad know that there was something wrong with the toaster. If you see smoke or fire, it's always let mom and dad know. If you need to call 911, call 911. That's what they're there for. When you call 911, you're going to have to make sure you know your name, your home address, and if everybody's out of the house. And it's really important to know your phone number as well in case they need to call you back. And once you get out of the house, you should always go to your meeting place. Once you're at your meeting place, stay at your meeting place. Never go back in the house. Remember, get out and stay out. Guys, let's talk about some bedroom safety and some hazards that we have here in our bedroom today. Like candles. You should never have candles in your bedroom. Also, space heaters. If you have a space heater in your bedroom, you should always make sure it's at least 3 feet away from your bed. You should never ever use a drop cord with a space heater. Space heaters should be plugged directly into an outlet. Also, if you're using a power strip in your bedroom, you should always make sure you put your clothes away and make sure that nothing gets on top of a power strip. Before you go to bed, always make sure you close your door to stop the spread of the fire. So if you wake up in the middle of the night and you smell smoke or you hear your smoke detector, it's really important to get out of your bed and check your door first. When you check your door, always check it with the back of your hand. When you check it with the back of your hand, that way if it's hot, you're not burning your hand. Once you check your door, if it's hot, don't open the door. If you check it and it's cold, you can open it and see if there's smoke. If there's smoke on the other side of that door, make sure you close it back. When you check your door, if there's smoke coming out from underneath the door, You can take and put a towel underneath the door to keep the smoke from getting in your room. Once you do that, you need to make your way to the window. Once you get to the window, it's what's really important to always make sure that your windows are not painted closed and that you can open them. If you live on a second-story house, if you don't have a fire escape ladder, throw some stuffed animals out the window, make a lot of noise, because when the fire department gets there, they're going to come looking for you. They're going to come find you. If you have a fire escape ladder and you've practiced with it, this is the time to throw it out the window and make your escape. If you're on a first-story window, go ahead and get out the window safely, and that's where it's really important to go to your meeting place. Once you make it out of your house, always go to your meeting place that's been talked about with your family and that you already have decided where it's going to be, because that's where your mom and dads will be expecting to find you. Once you get to your meeting place, stay there. Never go back in. Remember to get out and stay out.
Wow, that was great, wasn't it, Butters?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Chief Daniels!
Hey, little Sparky, why are you so excited?
I hear you're doing a video for the kids for Fire Prevention Month.
That's right, we are. Would you like to be in it?
Oh, can I? That would be awesome!
Little Sparky, you're so important to the fire department. You teach all the kids not to be afraid of the firefighters. Can you teach us?
Of course I can!
Whoa, what about me? I'm kind of a big deal around here.
Yeah, you are, Chase, and we definitely wouldn't make a video without putting you in it.
Hello, I'm here as well.
We know the camera loves me.
Okay, calm down, guys. You both can be in the video. It's really important that kids know not to be scared of firefighters and their gear.
That's right, why don't you go ahead and get dressed out?
Okay, anything for the kids.
Okay, kids, when you have an emergency at your house, like a fire, things can get pretty scary. But firefighters are here to help. When a firefighter shows up at your house, they won't be dressed like this. Let's learn what gear they'll be wearing. Firefighter Dustin, what's the first thing you put on when you get dressed out?
I always put on the boots and the pants.
Firefighter Chase, why are his pants and boots already put together?
So if someone calls 911, the quicker he can get dressed, the quicker he can be there to help the situation.
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't know. I always stay in the truck.
So now he's going to put on his hood, and you won't be able to quite tell what it's going to protect just yet until he's fully dressed, but the hood is going to cover the areas that his jacket or his mask and helmet that won't cover.
Wow, that coat looks heavy.
Yep, this coat right here has got 3 layers. It's going to protect Dustin from moisture, heat, and any type of sharp or rough objects.
Well, now Firefighter Dustin has his gear on, but how do firefighters breathe in a house fire?
So what he's putting on now is his air pack, and when Dustin's in there working, he gets to breathe nice clean air off of the air pack. Not only will he have the clean air, but he has a pass device on there, and so it'll tell him how much air he has left in his bottle, and also if something bad happens, he can use that pass device so that we can help get him out.
What's that noise?
So the air pack will make some noises, especially when the pass device goes off, but the noises from the air pack is nothing to be scared of. Now you can see what the hood is covering. His ears and his neck.
Wow, I don't even recognize Firefighter Dustin anymore.
So y'all had the privilege of seeing him before he was dressed out, but now that he's all dressed up, you might not recognize who he is. The point behind explaining what his gear does and what he looks like when he's fully dressed out is so that in the event of emergency, you're not scared of Dustin. He's there to help, so you can come to him, not hide from him.
Wow, you're not scary at all.
Hey, y'all in a pretty good mood.
Yes, we are. It's Fire Prevention Month, and we're making a video.
Cool, how about we be in it?
Well, you know, that is something the kids would do on their visit, look at the trucks. What do you think, Sparky?
So this is our extrication equipment. This fire truck's job is to go help people when they're in a car accident. So This is kind of like a great big pair of scissors, except it can cut through metal. So we're able to open car doors or cut roofs off if needed. Want to see? We've got a pair of spreaders, and its job is to open the door. So in this compartment we have saws. So this is one of our special saws. It's a K12. And what it can do, it can cut through metal or brick or concrete. So if somebody was trapped behind one of those objects, we would be able to cut that out of the way. We also have a big fan, so we can blow clean air into a building if there's dirty air. So in this compartment we keep all our hand tools. We never know what we'll run into, so we want to make sure we have lots of different kinds of hand tools. So this is a pike pole. We can use that to pull ceilings down. This is a sledgehammer. We use that for knocking down doors. Here's a flathead axe and a halligan. We can use that for also opening doors. As we all know, every fire truck has a job. This is our rescue truck. Its job is to help people when they're trapped or they need help. This is our tanker truck. Let's go check it out. So the tanker's job is to bring water to the fire for the fire engine. This fire truck can pump 1,500 gallons of water. And that's good because the tank will hold 3,500 gallons of water. And just to represent how much water that is, imagine 3,500 of these.
This truck is our engine. Its primary job is to bring firemen to the scene and water to put the fire out. So the first thing we're going to go over is our hose. It has 3 different colors, red, green, and blue, with all have different nozzles. The next thing that we're going to talk about is this truck hauls air packs for each fireman that is going to the scene. We also carry hand tools, which we went over a little bit earlier. This hand tool, we call this a set of irons. It's a flathead axe and a halligan bar with a metal wedge on it. And we can use it to pry, cut, whatever we need to do. This is our 61-foot ladder. We can use it to rescue people or spray water on the fire. This is our squad. We use it for medical calls and outside fires.
Wow, that was great. Don't you think, Sparky? I sure am glad we got to teach the kiddos, even if they didn't get to come to the station.
What are you thinking, Sparky?
You're right. There is one big thing missing.
What could possibly be missing?
The bounce house. The kids always love bouncing in the bounce house.
You're right. They will miss that.
Hey guys, how's the video going?
It's going great, but we were just talking about how the kids are really going to miss the bounce house this year.
Yeah, that is true. Maybe they need to do something a little different this year to have fun.
The
get up.
Right
All right,
now,
kids, get up and dance with us.
I just need you to get real loose. Get comfortable, just follow after me. Gonna do the 2-step, then cowboy boogie. Grab a sweetheart and spin out with them. Do the hold down and get into it. Take it to the left now and dip with it. Gonna throw down, take a sip with it. Now lean back, put your hips in it. Let's have some fun. To the left now. To the right. Now take your left hand and put it on your side. Gonna roll your shoulders. Do the slip and slide. This next part's my favorite part, cause it's time to shine. Gonna do the 2-step, then cowboy boogie. Grab a sweetheart and spin out with them. Do the hold down and get into it. Take it to the left now and dip with it. Gonna throw down, take a sip with it. Now lean back, put your hips in it. It's simple, you can do it. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Now cool down, have a good time. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Do the butterfly, have a good time. Round, round, round and round you go. It's time to show out